I'm going to show you exactly how to get an aesthetic V-shaped body at home. And I'm not going to waste your time. I'm about to spill straight sauce. You got to understand, discipline is required for any form of success. Whether you want to be a business owner, a star athlete, they all have to go through rigorous periods of training, learning, focus, intent. It takes that same level of commitment to build the body. Literally, it's a process of eating right, training hard, consistency. And when you do that all together, that's when you get the end product, the result. There's no cheat code, there's no easy way. It takes all of you. I'm not gonna sit here and try to act cute to you like, oh, it's just V-ups for 5 minutes a day and you're gonna have the six pack. No, bro, I was doing V-ups and core all the time, bro. I was cardio, diet, bang, 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 bro. You gotta understand the competition is crazy, bro. Think about your dream wife right now, the girl that you want to marry one day. Eventually, she's probably cold. She's probably a 10, right? You gotta understand what type of guys want her. High level guys. Guys who are ripped with six packs and have their stuff together. But guess what? You gonna have your stuff together if you have your stuff together enough to get an aesthetic V-taper body. Because it requires the same level of discipline. So there's a guy out there that's already watched this video and he's immediately going to take action on what I'm about to tell him. He's immediately going to start disciplining his diet. He's immediately going to start doing all the exercises that are going to get him that physique. But if you're not, guess what? He's going to take that girl. Because the competition, it's insane nowadays. So the first thing you need to do is core until failure. It doesn't matter what workout it is. It doesn't matter if it's V-ups, if it's cores, if it's crunches. You want to do it as hard as you can and as long as you can. I'm not going to give you no cute answer like, oh, 5 sets of 20. No, you're going crazy mode. I'm telling you right now, this is what I did. This is what I started off to get the abs right now. Every time I was doing a core exercise, it felt like, you know, when your inner core is about to rip apart, that's the level of intensity I need you to feel every single time. Consistent on it. And you're probably thinking, but Jeremy, that's hard, bro. Why can't we just start off small? Bro, you start off small, you're going to get small results. You're going to be checking the mirror after. You ain't going to see it, nothing. Nothing. If you want to speed run this process, if you want to actually see results, if you actually want to take your shirt off and everyone looks at you, girls are blushing, then, bro, take my advice and go hard on the core. Don't just treat it like you're treating your bicep curls at the end of the workout when you're putting in weight that you know you can lift. Bro, I'm talking about go extreme here. If you want extraordinary results, you got to put extraordinary effort. Plain and simple. I'm just keeping it a stack. And it wasn't until I actually did core until failure, that's when I started seeing results. That's when the 6-pack started coming in. All that other cute stuff of the, 100 sit-ups. I did 100 sit-ups for a month. I was barely seeing anything. I started implementing, doing core. I'm talking about planks, bro, until I literally can't hold it no more. Not until the minute's up, past the minute. And how you doing this? You're probably thinking, Jeremy, like, how can I go harder when I feel like my body wants to quit? You have to hack your brain. You got to put some crazy scenario in your mind that's going to make you want to keep going. Bro, you got to think about if your mom, your dad was held hostage, bro. Like, bro, you ain't going to save them unless you get 2 minutes on the plank. If you don't go for 3 minutes, you better not drop. I guarantee you put that scenario like in your head. Not even playing, like genuinely put that situation in your head. You're not going to drop the ground. Next thing we're going to do is sculpt it. It's like the Bible says, your body is like a temple, bro. You got to be careful of the food you going in, how you treat your body, bro. You don't want to treat it any kind of way, because if you treat your body any type of way, you eat any type of food you want, your body gonna look any type of way. You gonna have that belly, you gonna be skinny, and you gonna be wishing your muscles was bigger. Your friend gonna be towering over you, his muscles bigger than you. Everyone looks at him when he walks in the room. They ain't really looking at you because of the way you've been treating your body. Because you ain't been treating it with respect. You ain't been nurturing it like you should. Like you pour water on flowers and over time they grow and get bigger. It's the same thing with you. And it's a lot of times you'll think like, well, it doesn't make a difference if I had this cheat meal or I ate a chocolate bar today, but that chocolate bar could be the difference. Don't lie. How many times? Raise your hand, bro. Comment down below. How many times you done ate that chocolate bar and you said it was for the one time, but then you got some more sweets later that day. It makes the difference. That no right now makes the difference between your day today and tomorrow. It's not always the big things. It's the micro, small decisions like choosing not to eat that candy bar that make you that V-shaped aesthetic body 3 months from now. Those small wins pick up like atomic habit. Those 1% better every day make you 35% better by the end of the year. Next thing is constant refinement. If you stay on this path, you will get the results. You'll get the V-shaped aesthetic body, the 6-pack, and that's when distractions come. That's when you start taking days off and you cheat your diet and you won't really notice a difference in the mirror, at least not right away. And I'll be real with you, I even go through this too. Like, bro, there were points in times where I would eat McDonald's 3 or 4 times a week and I'd still be ripped. But guess what? The inside of me didn't feel healthy. I didn't feel as excited, as energetic. My workouts were starting to be trash. They were terrible. And it's just like you see with celebrities who get famous and they start spending their money stupidly. It may work at first, but eventually they go broke. It's the same thing with us. Eventually, if I continue to eat pizza and eat McDonald's, guess what? Even if it didn't catch me now, guess what will happen in a year? My body wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be that 10 out of 10 it is now. It'd probably be like a 6 out of 10. Inevitably, what you do will catch up with you. I don't care how good your genetics is. It may not catch you till you're 40 down the line, and now you got the dad bod. You're like, bro, back in my 20s, you'd be like every uncle. Oh, back in the day, man, look at this picture of me, nephew. Yeah, that was me. Yeah, it ain't you now. We don't care now, Unc. That's why I try to tell you, you have to constantly make it harder. You have to constantly challenge yourself. Make it to the point where if you're hitting workouts and it's just too easy, you ain't got to think about it. You need to add an extra set, extra rep. You need to challenge yourself to another level because when you constantly refine your routine, constantly refine your schedule, this is how you stay above everyone else. Next thing is you need to hype up the rewards. I'm telling you, this here changed everything for me, bro. A lot of you guys aren't getting the results you want because you're not aiming hard enough. You need to set the bar to the moon. I'm telling you, when I first started, I told myself I wanted to have a 10 out of 10 physique. I wanted to have the coldest physique. I wanted to be way better than everyone else. And guess what? That's what got me to this point now. Because there were days where I was unmotivated. It was raining outside. I was sore. And I still trained because I wanted to have the best physique I possibly could. And you can think I'm lying or I'm bull crapping you like, oh, bro, it don't take that much. I want to feel happy or healthy. That's not specific enough. I want to feel good. That's not specific. When you about to go to the gym and you're sore, maybe you have a little fever, but you still got to put it in. I just want to feel healthy is not going to be enough motivation to get through that set, to even go to the gym. Think about it like this, bro. I had classmates many times where I asked them like, oh, what's your goal in school? They'd be like, oh, I want to get a 3.0 GPA. Guess what the GPA was? Like a 2.5, 2.6, 2.7. You barely going to get the goal because the goal is down here. When I was in school, I'm still in school, by the way. My goal was always to have a 4.0 GPA. I never had below a 3.5. Why do you think that is? Because my goal was up here. So I touch a 4. On a low time, I might have a 3.7. But I'd be crazy if I ever have a 3.0 or under. Because that standard ain't even for me. You got to have a point where that's below you, bro. You having a six-pack in the V-shaped body, that's the bare minimum. You feel me? When it's to that level, I promise you, everything else gets consistent. Your diet get clean. You work harder because you're pushing for something higher. If you want help building an aesthetic body, click the link in the description and watch this video next. I'll see you there.